This is the message I wish someone would have told me years ago. If you're working your hardest and still feel stuck, this isn't another motivational video. This is a wake-up call, because I know what it's like to feel overwhelmed with ambition, but constantly falling short. To feel like you're giving your all and still not getting ahead. And the truth is, you're not failing because you're lazy. You're not stuck because you're not smart. You're stuck because your energy is misaligned. You're pouring effort into the wrong things at the wrong times. Most people don't need more time. They need directed energy, laser focused on what actually moves the needle forward. Because when you spread yourself thin across everything, you build nothing. If you want to build a business online, if you want to be successful, if you want to escape the loop or the matrix, this is where it begins. Shut down everything that doesn't directly push your vision forward. That means turning off notifications, unfollowing distractions, cutting out habits that drain energy. Your breakthrough is not in doing more. It is in doing less of the wrong things and more of the only thing. If you're not treating your time like you're going somewhere, you're double-minded, you're unstable, pulling between comfort and calling, between distraction and discipline. And scripture makes it plain. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. James chapter 1 verse 8. Without vision, people perish. Proverbs 29:18. A person without self-control is like a city broken into and left without walls. And I like to say, if you fail to build discipline, life will build regret in its place. I remember being the guy who had nothing but a phone, a mind full of ideas, and bills stacking up fast. I grew up in a broken home. There was no game plan, just survival. School didn't teach me about how to be successful. I learned what not to do in my life by watching everything fall apart. I dropped out of school, ran the streets, made money however I could in ways I'm not proud of. And I remember visiting my dad in a homeless mission growing up. And that image still burns in my memory. It showed me what rock bottom really looks like. It also showed me what happens when you live without alignment. That was the first time I looked at my life in the face and said, if I don't change, I'm next. I didn't have a roadmap, but I had a reason. So I started small. I gave myself 1 hour a day, not for the world, but for me. I spent it learning, building, failing, trying again, and trying again. I found mentors in books and in real life. I studied moves, patterns, psychology, systems, and I took relentless action. That hour became my weapon. It became sacred, and it changed everything. You can't change your life until you change what you do daily. John C. Maxwell. Discipline breeds direction. Direction builds freedom. And when it comes down to it, you're probably not stuck because you're unmotivated. You're stuck because your focus is scattered. You've got ambition, but it's leaking into distraction. Every swipe, every scroll on your phone, every detour, those are tiny leaks stealing your future. Oh, it's just a quick scroll on Facebook. It's not going to hurt anything. Oh, it's just a quick scroll on YouTube. But the truth is, each scroll and each thing you consume, if it's not benefiting your direction, it's taken away from your goals and your dreams. Imagine each one of these scrolls as a knife stabbing your skin. Not to be too graphic, but it's not completely killing you on the first slice, but a little blood is being drawn. And then it's the second slice, and the third slice, and the fourth slice, and the fifth slice, until eventually you bleed out. And people don't see it that way. They don't understand it that way. But if they did, would they really consume the way they're consuming? You need to move like your life depends on it. And you don't need more hours. You need aligned effort. Because you can hustle for 10 hours a day and still go nowhere if you're building in the wrong direction. This is where online business builders fail. They try to do everything at once. Content, funnels, brand, outreach, without direction. They consume more than they create. They copy other gurus instead of committing to one clear offer. And you only need one thing, one skill that solves a problem, one offer that communicates it, and 1 hour a day to push it forward. But it won't happen unless you shut down everything that doesn't feed the mission. Success is subtraction before it's addition. Clarity only lives in quiet. Sometimes you need to get alone and go over your game plan. Cut out the noise and expand on your dreams and goals. Get clear. A double-minded man, again, is unstable in all his ways. James chapter 1 verse 8. The moment I began to honor my time and treat it like it wasn't a throwaway, my whole life began to shift with direct intention towards where I wanted to go. Time is one of your most valuable assets. You can't multiply it, but you can direct it. Most people treat their time like it's infinite, but their energy like it's dispensable, and that's backwards. I don't care if you're working a 9 to 5. I don't care if you have so much going on. You have 1 hour. If you audit your life right now, you're going to realize that you spent an hour of wasted time a day on something that did not move your dreams forward. Treat that hour like it's sacred. I didn't just become more productive, I became strategic. The world says to hustle nonstop, stay visible, and never sleep. But the people who win, they move with precision. They shut down the noise, they pick a lane, and they don't deviate from it. And when you lock in with this mindset, results become inevitable. The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance. Proverbs 21 verse 5. So here's the structure I still use today. Whether you're at the bottom, the middle, or rising fast, this keeps you grounded and growing. Number 1, the purge. Delete apps that steal your time and energy. Unfollow content that creates envy, comparison, or confusion. Remove low leverage tasks from your day. Protect your mornings, protect your peace. Step 2, anchor. Every morning journal, reflect, refocus. Ask what actually matters today. What is the most important things I need to do to move the needle forward? Keep your eyes on the target. Write things down. Impact and income, not noise, not distraction. Number 3, focus blocks. 1 hour, no distractions. If you have more time, do another hour. Every single day, work on something that builds. Write, record, build, create, refine. And number 4, the reflection loop. Every week, review your direction. Ask what's working, what's noise. Realign, reset, repeat. This isn't just a productivity hack. It's how you reclaim your life. It's how you take your life back. You're not stuck because you're incapable. You're stuck because your energy is leaking in 10 directions, and none of them lead anywhere. You're following 20 different creators and mimicking all of them. You're changing direction every week. You're letting outside pressure override internal clarity. You want results, but you're giving your best energy to things that don't give anything back. But here's the shift. When you finally own the fact that your life is the product of your patterns, you can start creating patterns that match the life you want. So the hour that changes everything. If I could go back and talk to the old me, I'd say this. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing the one thing that changes everything else. You don't need to rebuild your life in a week. You just need to take back 1 hour a day. That hour is your battleground. Treat it like your life depends on it, because it does. That hour is your blueprint. 1 hour of focus every day on a real skill, a real offer, and a real system. That's how freedom is built. Guard it. This is your moment to shift. And everything you want, clarity, income, freedom, it's all on the other side of focus. And that's it for this video. If this video has somehow changed your life, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you soon.